Purpose of this short video is to give you a good start to the A2 computing course, particularly F454, which is the computing project. If you navigate yourself to the A2 computing room, if you find that you haven't got it in My Courses tab here, then what you can do is go to Home, search for the course, and then enroll yourself on the course. Once you've done that, then there are several areas on here that will be of interest to you. First of all, my email address at the top here. There is a scheme of work which details the different phases of the course and when lessons will take place, particularly the deadlines for the course. So if you open that up and then go to Before Christmas, you can see here that you've got all the lessons this week and the resources that are going to be used, and you can scroll down and there in the coloured parts there are all the lesson parts, and also if you read it here it tells you when the hand-ins are for the specific phases of the project. Just go back again. Okay then, in the first lesson we did the introduction to the course. This is the PowerPoint here. On this PowerPoint there are key topics including the breakdown of the units, the fact that I'll be teaching it, the different aspects of the project here, a little bit about the F453, which is after Christmas, but you don't really need to concern yourself with that now, and basically general advice on summer homework and what the expectations are of you on the course. The lesson breakdown for this week also is on that PowerPoint, so it's well worth a read. The next part is F451 assignment. This is your assignment you were given over the summer. I asked for a hand-in, and some of the draft hand-ins that I've had already are really not up to the full standard to get the full marks. So basically it always happens every year, so I'm giving you till Friday to hand in a more detailed version. And for this you can click on the project home worksheet 1, and then you need to update your coursework. First of all, then you've got a little checklist here which you can go through. There's the date there, Friday the 22nd, which is this Friday, which you hand in your work, and these are the different areas that you have to cover in your first assignment. If you've done your assignment and you think it's up to standard, then you can start gathering information for your analysis phase, and that's the fact finding part here. Okay then, in order for you to get it right, I've given you 2 examples of project definitions here in order for you to get your first marks. And basically the best example here is definition example B, and basically it shows you here this candidate did a database management system for their project, introduced themselves and the organization that they were developing the database for, and then a bit of background on the actual theatre management system that she was going to develop. A bit of information on the client, the name, the occupation, and other information that's relevant to the project, and then a focus group. At least she's got about 4 people here, but 3 or 4 people will do, and these happen to be people that work in and around the theatre company. And again, they will be used for your testing, beta testing, and helping you develop the project. Okay, there's a comment box there that the client can fill in, and of course before you hand in your final draft they will have to sign it. So that's page 1. Page 2 is the agenda, and agenda is laying out when your first meeting will be, and that can be by Skype, face to face, and basically it'll be the date, the time, the location, and also who's calling the meeting and who's going to take part in the meeting, and just the headlines of what's going to be discussed here. Look at the example on Moodle for details. Then once you've had the meeting, you need to do the minutes of the meeting, and that's highlights of what was discussed at the meeting so that you can start to look at the problem of analysing the needs of the client. The client is absolutely central to everything you do on your project, and you must have a client that support you. Now once you've been to the meeting and you've thought about the system, you need to write a problem definition, and this is focusing, if you read it, on the problems of the current system, and basically you're going to use that as a springboard to looking at solving the problem. So you're not telling here what you're going to do, you're looking at the problems with the current system. If it's a game, then you're looking at the old retro game, talking about clunky graphics, maybe not so good sound, and the controls a bit limited, such things like that. Now if you write a full report like that, then you'll get all the marks available for that particular section, which will be a good start to the course. Okay then, that needs handing in. So I ask people to email me what they've done so far, and many of you've done that. But what you also need to do is at the end of the week you need to hand it in to this draft hand-in folder here, and then you will get feedback on the work you've done. On every piece of work you get in the future, you'll get an explanation video, some resources, a deadline, and a folder to hand it in, and you will get draft feedback once on each of your sections, and it's up to you to make improvements before the final hand-in, which will be the 12th of December. Okay then, you've got many resources here to help you out with the project when you come to programming, and you will be given different sections to help and guide you through the format of the project. Okay, that's the end of the video, and good luck with your projects.